When you think of monsters, you might imagine a bloodthirsty vampire, a necromancer whispering to the dead, or an immortal knight cursed to wander the earth. But Joe Abercrombie's newest novel, The Devils, asks a darker, more unsettling question. What if the real devils are not the creatures we fear, but the men and women who claim to stand for faith, justice, and power? The story begins in a land where kingdoms rise and fall under the watchful eye of a ruthless church. It is a world where those marked as devils are hunted, despised, and condemned to the shadows. Yet fate binds them together in an unlikely fellowship. At the center of it all is Brother Diaz, a monk who once dreamed of a life of quiet obedience. Instead, he finds himself leading a ragtag group of outcasts. A cunning necromancer, an invisible sprite, a proud vampire with a sharp tongue, and an immortal knight who longs for death but cannot find it. They are not heroes, not even close, but they are entrusted with a mission that could change the destiny of nations. Escort a young woman named Alex to the city of Troy, so she can claim the throne that might or might not be hers. What follows is a journey steeped in danger and betrayal. Every step toward Troy is marked by ambushes, double crosses, and bitter truths. Alex herself is a mystery, a pretender molded by forces she does not fully understand. The Church, with its promise of divine order, manipulates events from the shadows, reminding us that the cruelest monsters often wear halos. Even among the Fellowship, loyalty is fragile, tested by fear, suspicion, and the temptation of survival. Abercrombie's genius lies not only in the relentless pace of his storytelling, but also in the way he paints every character in shades of gray. You will hate them, pity them, laugh with them, and sometimes even cheer for them against your better judgment. The Devils is as grim and bloody as any tale of dark fantasy, yet it is laced with the author's sharp wit, the kind of humor that slices through despair like a blade through silk. In the moments when the vampire mocks the monk, or when the immortal knight shrugs off another fatal wound, the novel reminds us that even in the darkest world, humanity still finds a way to joke, to bond, to survive. By the time the group reaches Troy, the masks are torn away. Alex is revealed not as a destined queen, but as a pawn in a far greater game. The throne she seeks is both a promise and a curse, and the Church's so-called holy mission is exposed as manipulation at its finest. Yet, amid all the betrayals, a strange truth emerges. Perhaps the creatures we feared, the necromancer, the sprite, the vampire, the knight, perhaps they are less monstrous than the humans who rule with sanctity on their lips and blood on their hands. The Devils is more than a fantasy epic. It is a mirror, reflecting the corruption of politics, the dangers of blind faith, and the complicated nature of loyalty. It asks us to consider who truly deserves the title of devil: the cursed beings cast out by society, or the leaders who wield power in the name of righteousness. This is a novel that grips you with its battles and betrayals, but lingers with you because of its questions. It is a story about monsters, yes, but also about the thin line that separates them from us. And when you finally close the book, one thought remains. Sometimes the scariest monsters are not those lurking in the dark. They are the ones standing in the light.